Democratic challenger. And again, I reiterated that to a executive committee meeting a few weeks later, and resigned from my position as the Wilson District Chairman and off of the executive committee. I thought that was appropriate. I filed my paperwork. Everything seemed to be going fine, except it was August the 18th, I believe, when I turned in all my paperwork, sent off certified mail to the clerk of the House of Delegates, Republican-controlled House of Delegates, and also sent off my paperwork certified to the State Board of Elections. Well, the State Board of Elections received my paperwork fine. The clerk of the House of the Delegates, however, 10 days after I'd mailed it, still reported that she had not yet received my certified letter and that she hoped that I saved my receipt. Well, I took that receipt to the post office, and local post office there in Glade Spring, and they said this certified letter should have been received in Richmond the very next day. The clerk was telling me, or the secretary to the clerk was telling me, well, sometimes it takes 2 weeks on a certified letter. And finally, after 2 weeks, I was fed up, and I called back and I said, look, mail is a federal matter. If I have to open up a federal investigation into mail tampering, you're telling me this happens all the time with certified letters mailed to your office? Something is not right here. Oh, well, hold on, let me see what I can find out. The very next day I received 3 emails and 2 phone calls, and then the next day that certified letter appeared in the mailbox of the clerk of the House of the Delegates. From that point, I could declare myself a candidate, official candidate for the House of Delegates in the 5th District. But up until that point, I could not declare myself a candidate. Well, that did come back to come into play as the State Chamber of Commerce hosted a Meet the Candidates Forum at Barter Theater. And all of the candidates in Southwest Virginia, all of the contested races were represented except one. They forgot to list one candidate, forgot to invite one candidate, forgot to mention that there was a contested race in the 5th District House of Delegates race. I went and showed up anyway at this candidates forum at Barter Theater, confronted the state director of the Chamber of Commerce, and it was also jointly hosted by Washington County, Smith County, and Bristol Chamber of Commerce. And I questioned why was I not given an invitation to this candidates forum. And it was explained that, oh, well, when we checked the list, you weren't on the list. Could this possibly be the 2 weeks to 20 days that my paperwork was being shuffled around and lost in the mail? The certified letter was lost, and therefore my name could not be on the official list of candidates. It's possible. And I also questioned the fact that my opponent is the president-elect of the Bristol Chamber of Commerce, one of the host organizations of this candidates forum, and I said, did not my opponent mention to you that there was somebody that was missing off of this list? And the state director said, no, this is the first that I have heard that there is an opponent. And again, that came into play, my absence on the official website of candidates as the National Federation of Independent Businesses, of which I've been a member for over 10 years. I own a small business, dues-paying member. The state director also informed me that she, when she checked the list, did not see that my name was on that list, that they made an endorsement without any information about myself. They didn't check to see whether or not I was an NFIB member. And oh yeah, the new state director happened to work for Attorney General Jerry Kilgore, the same person that my opponent happened to work for, Attorney General Jerry Kilgore. And something didn't quite smell right or seem right about that, and I have an ongoing investigation concerning that. But anyway, that gives you some idea as to why I'm running as an independent. I felt like I needed to explain myself and my reasons behind my running. I haven't tried to hurt anyone, but this is the truth. As far as I can recollect the events that have transpired. If you have any questions, I invite your phone calls. You have my telephone number, my email address, you have contact information, and I appreciate it. I ask for your vote in November. A vote for Oz is a vote for the little guy. I do believe in elections and not selections. Bill Carrico is still alive. If he had unfortunately passed away, then I believe that the Republican Party would be able to choose a replacement. But in the absence of his death, I believe there ought to be a fair election process, and that is why I'm running, to give people the option to actually vote for a candidate. Thank you very much for your time. God bless.